Hey, and now I'm back. Again, good morning or good afternoon. Let's get started into this staff meeting. Here, the next segment is called Do Not Offer Up Scott and I So Quickly. Now, what does this segment mean? I think, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I think that people are offering up delivery of materials way too quickly. So this is what's happening. We all have advocates. Every single person on this line right now has some students that they look after and they call every week and ask questions, see how they're doing. And I appreciate that. But sometimes our students, they're gonna naturally say, "Well, I don't really like the online stuff. I don't really like having to work on my computer all the time." And so some of us will automatically go, "Oh, well, if you don't like it, we deliver work to people. We can deliver your work." And the kid absolutely goes, "Yes, I would love to have paper copies." And then we get an email saying, "Hey, so and so would like paper copies." It cannot be that easy to get paper copies. That's not something that's very easily done. It takes about 15 minutes to even just get started on the organization of getting a student paper copies. And then the part about printing and requesting the work and getting the work over to us, telling everybody that this kid now has paper copies is not happening. And then getting all that work brought in, printed off, stapled, copied, sent back out, and then driven to their houses after doing it for 30 other people also. It's not as simple as, "Oh, you don't like it? Oh, I have Mr. Allen send you some copies." So this is what I'm asking for everyone to do from now on. When you talk to a student and they say, "Hey, I don't like using my computer all the time. I wish I could have some paper copies." Or, "My internet is spotty, and so I really can't get on a lot." If the internet is spotty, that means they can't do the video conferencing. It does not mean that they can't go online, download their schoolwork, and then do it offline, then turn it back on and send the work back up, upload it back to the teacher. All that can happen. That does not require paper copies. The only time that paper copies are required is when a kid does not have internet at all, and you're talking to them on a phone because they don't have internet. Now, having said all of that, if you write me next week and say, "Hey, someone needs paper copies," I'm going to assume that you saw this video, you know how we feel about it, and yet and still that kid still needed paper copies. So I'm not going to keep writing people back and saying we don't really do paper copies. I'm going to go ahead and say okay to it. But that's because I'm going to trust that you've had the conversation with the kid that we don't do paper copies, and yet and still they still ask for it anyway. Then I'm going to do it. Okay? But I need everybody to know that I need you to say back to the child, it's not that easy of a situation. You really just need to upload your work and download your work, etc., and keep working. We can't deliver paper copies to everyone. Plus, kids who are just not comfortable with computers, they better get comfortable. Like one of our teachers always says, it's going to be the way of the future. They're going to need computers. And so they better get used to it.